Prepositions. Probably one of the most confusing topics of Italian language. Do you agree? Today we are going to talk about the 10 main ways to use the preposition da in Italian. In English, this preposition has multiple translations. It can mean to, from, as, with. So let's make it clear today insieme. Iniziamo? Via! Ciao, sono Margherita, your host and content creator for Italian learners. Today we are talking about the preposition da and its 10 main uses. Don't forget to download your learning map, a concise summary of today's episode at italianmatters.com/31. The first and most common use of the preposition da is to talk about the place where you come from or where you live from. For example, vengo da Milano. I come from Milan. Or parto da Roma. I leave from Rome. So the first case, I come from. The second case, I live from. The second use of the preposition da is to talk about movement, direction towards a person, including professions. What does that mean? Let's see that together with some examples. Vado da Matteo. I go to Matteo's. So here it is movement toward a person. Vado da Matteo. I go to Matteo's. I can also say vado dal farmacista. I go to the pharmacist. In this case, we are talking about a profession. I go to the pharmacist. Vado dal farmacista. A profession as one person. So if I said I go to the pharmacy, so the shop, I do not use da. Instead, I would use in. Vado in farmacia. So make sure that you're using da for movement toward a person or a profession, but not the shop. Note that with vado dal farmacista, we have dal, which is the preposition da, plus the article il. The third use of the preposition da is with the verb passare, which means to stop by, to talk about the place where we are stopping by. For example, passo da casa dopo il lavoro. I stop by home after work. Passo da casa. I stop by home. 4. We use the preposition da to talk about a period of time that started in the past and is still ongoing today in the present. Sometimes here there is some confusion and the preposition per is used instead. No, here we have to use da because it is something that started in the past and it is still ongoing today in the present. For example, abito a Trieste da 5 anni. I've been living in Trieste for 5 years. So I am still living in Trieste. I am still here. Abito a Trieste da 5 anni. 5. We also use the preposition da to talk about the start of a period of time. For example, il fruttivendolo è aperto dalle 8 alle 12. The fruit shop is open from 8 to 12. Again, this is dalle, so the preposition da plus the article le. The sixth use of a preposition da is to talk about someone's age with the words giovane, young, vecchio, old, bambino, bambina, child, piccolo, piccola, little. For example, da bambina mangiavo molto prosciutto. As a child, I used to eat a lot of prosciutto and mozzarella, and today too. So here I'm talking about my age with the word bambina as a child. Da bambina. 7. We also use the preposition da to talk about looks with nouns with the meaning of with. For example, il ragazzo dai capelli neri. The guy with the black hair. Dai capelli neri. With the black hair. 8. Da plus an infinitive takes the meaning of needs to. Ok, Margherita, cosa vuol dire? What does this mean? Try to substitute the preposition da with needs to here. Questo pranzo è da ricordare. This lunch needs to be remembered. Da ricordare needs to be remembered. Or una storia da dimenticare. A story that needs to be forgotten. Da dimenticare. Da plus infinitive. 9. We also use da to specify the characteristic of an item. And again, what does this mean? It's much easier to understand this with examples. For example, il costume da bagno. Il costume by itself means the costume. Then we add da bagno for bathing, and so il costume da bagno becomes bathing suit. The same goes for gli occhiali da sole. Gli occhiali by themselves mean the glasses. When we add da sole, it becomes sunglasses. The glasses for the sun. Sunglasses. Gli occhiali da sole. And you cannot do this with every word in Italian to specify characteristics. There are specific items that follow this pattern and that use the preposition da to specify something about them. The last use of a preposition da is to say that two things or people are different. Note here that I'm not saying that they have different qualities. I am not specifying a quality. I am saying that two things or people are different. For example, Luigi è diverso da Mario. Luigi is different from Mario. If I was talking about quality, I would use the preposition di. Luigi è più alto di Mario. È più alto di, which is a quality. Luigi is taller than Mario. I use di. To say instead that two things or people are different, I'm using da. Luigi è diverso da Mario. So is different from Mario. Quindi today we have seen 10 main uses of a preposition da. And believe me or not, there are more uses for this preposition. But these are the most common ones that you are going to find in Italian. Don't forget to download this episode learning map. It's a guide, a map that concisely summarizes everything that we have seen today. You can print that out and use it the next time you speak Italian at italianmatters.com/31. Grazie mille di essere stato o stata qui con me oggi. Thank you for being here with me today. Ci vediamo giovedì prossimo. Ciao!